Hello and welcome. My name is Chloe Maxwell, and for this video, I'm going to take you through in how to create a variable product. Now, I've already done a video on a simple product. So for the purpose of this video, I'm actually going to use the same product. So I would recommend going back to that simple product video because I go through all the other pieces that you need to know. So obviously you need the information for the name of your product. You need to know the price of your product, what categories you're going to put it in, what tags and why they're so important. You've got your short description here, your long description, and you'll also want to be adding your inventory if you want to track inventory. And also, where are we? Your SEO, so people can find your product. So I cover all of that in the simple product. So make sure you go over there and check that out. So the main difference between a simple product and a variable product is it just gives a customer the option to select which option they would like to see as the best fit for them. So a lot of people do have variable products. This is completely customizable. So you can change it, you can update it, you can do all of that with a variable product. Everything that you need in a variable product, you can literally do by clicking here. So the main thing that you want to do is once you've added in all that other information that I've spoken about, and I do go into more depth in the simple product, as explained before, you want to select a variable product. So the main differences are, now when you go down the bottom here, you cannot add a variation until you add an attribute. So what is an attribute? That is the thing that you would like to set up as the variation. So what is that? It is going to depend on your business and the products and all the service that you offer. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to select color. So you can select, you can start typing in what you want and it'll bring up everything. If you don't have what you want there, so I'm going to say I wanted pale pink, so that will bring it up. Now I'm going to type in green and just go, actually, I was going to type in blue green. Perfect. Now, if it's not there, you simply click add new. So maybe I'll type in yellow, pink, green, and add that. So you can add them. So once you've done that, you add your colors or whatever that is for you. Maybe you have different sizes because you have clothing. Maybe it's different lengths. Maybe it is any and all of the above. You select it here and you add in the variations that you want for that specific product. So once you've done that, you are going to hit submit. And then what we're actually going to do is come back and add the variations to that product. So that's just telling me that it has saved. You don't have to do that, but I always like to double save things. So now I'm going to scroll back down. So we've added the attributes and now I'm going to click on variations. Where are we? Attributes. Perfect. So the attributes are there. They have been added. You can make sure that they're visible. You can also use them as a variation. So that is all there. Okay, now we're going to go to variations. And it's going to bring up your variation. So what I recommend doing is you obviously want to have different, what's the right word? You obviously want to have different options to your variation. So the best thing to do here is where it says variations, bulk options, you just want to click create variations for all attributes. So basically it means that what we just added in, those colors that I just added in for these mugs, it's going to allow a variation for each one of those. The really cool thing about variations too is that it's, like I said before, you can add on, you can customize, you can do anything when it comes to this, and you can change any and all of it. Okay, so here it is. Now it's going to have a little drop down box for each variation. What you need to do, and what we see a lot of at Spend With Us, is what you actually need to do now is put a price for each variation, because if you do not put a price for each variation, it will not show on your store, because it's almost like saying this variation doesn't have a price. So it's really important that you do this. If you want to manage stock, you can do that. If you want to have a different image for each variation, you can click on that and you can upload your own image to that. and change that. I'm just going to click out of this. My face is in an inconvenient spot. Where do I get out of this? There we go. I'm out of it. So what we want to do from there is you can upload your image if you want. You're going to put the price there. You're also going to add if it's an SKU. Now, if you want to track your products and you're tracking across multiple platforms, or you have your products displayed on another site and you have SKU, stock keeping units, each variation needs a stock keeping unit if you want to track and manage your inventory. So you would just put that there. Now, you would go through and do that for each of them. So they need to have a price on each one. Again, you can manage stock, you can not manage stock, you can do what suits you and your business here. You can, like I said, upload the images. So what I'm going to do is click manage stock. I'm going to put the price in here. And what we always recommend doing is once you have created the product, we always recommend going and having a look at the product to ensure that it's displayed correctly on the Spend With Us website, to make sure and ensure that you've actually set it up properly, because there are quite a few variables when it comes to setting up variables and products on your Spend With Us store. So you're just going to click on that little eye that you would have seen there, and that will take you to your store and I believe to the particular product in general. So what you can see now is, okay, so great, it's here. So when you click on that, it's all there, it's all correct. So that's how I want my variable product to display. So I'm going to click add to cart, like we know that it works. So I hope you took value out of this variable product, and I hope that it helps you to get started on creating and managing your variable products on your Spend With Us store as well.